guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danny, and today I didn't really have an idea for a video to make, but I really wanted to make one because even though I made one yesterday, it still has been a couple of days since I actually made a legit video. And this one's kind of stupid because, like I said, I didn't have anything to do today, so I'm going to do a survey, and you'll actually see another video up, I don't know, probably before this one goes up, because I got my Maleficent dress in the mail today. So I did a little opening and wearing and all that bullshit. But today we're going to do a survey, and it is 20 questions. So we're just going to get right into it. Question number uno. What do you plan on doing with your life a decade from now? I'm not ready for life yet. I have no idea what I want to do. I have some kind of concept that I want to do something with the diploma that I have in graphic design, but other than that, I really have no idea. I probably would start my own magazine or something with, goth and new goth fashion and pastel goth and all that other kind of goth thing. I don't know. Something to do with that. Number 2. Do you support abortion? Yes or no? Give your reasons. Normally I wouldn't touch this subject, but to me, in certain instances, I think abortion is okay. I think if you are 14 years old and you get pregnant, yes. I think if you have been raped, yes. Now, unless you are, subconsciously aware that you were pregnant and you have went over into your second trimester and you're not feeling the whole pregnancy thing again or at all, no, you don't get to have an abortion. Just not at all. You stick through it and you have that baby. If you want to be a bullshit mother, just put the baby up for adoption. Do you support euthanasia? Yes or no? Give your reasons. This is a really touchy subject for me. I went to the vet before my cat died, and they pretty much said, go with it because, it would end his suffering, but, he didn't really suffer all of that much. It wasn't until the last day when he was, about to pass did we actually see any real signs of him suffering. So I'm kind of conflicted on that. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. I did give him another month to live, but I'm just really completely torn with myself on that kind of subject. Number 4, would you rather go back in time or remain where you are in terms of the time of your life? I would not want to go back in time. I had a horrible childhood. It was a lot of alienation and a lot of scare tactics in my childhood. So, fuck that. I like where I am now. Definitely would not want to go back. And I don't want to relive any of that. And I don't want to relive any of the bullshit that I went through with, high school and getting addicted to, every pill that I could get my hands on. Just, no. I'm done with that. I like where I am now. Number 5. Do you like the school you're going to? Yes or no? Give your reasons. I don't go to school anymore. I just graduated. I didn't graduate high school. I graduated college. It's a big difference. And a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh my God, you're still in high school. No, I haven't been in high school since 2010. So I just graduated college. It was a 2-year college. And people look at me when I say that and they're like, well, if you graduated high school in 2010, why are you just now graduating college in 2014? It's because I took a 1.5 years off of school to pretty much get myself clean and sobered up before I actually tried to do something with my life. So that's that. Number 6. Who was your favorite Disney princess as a child? I didn't like any of the princesses. My favorite, I didn't like any of them but Ariel. That's the only one that I actually really liked. And I didn't really, I gave no shit about Snow White or Cinderella. I didn't relate to them in any way. Not too much. Besides, their whole can't be around people kind of thing. Other than that, I didn't really relate to them that much. I kind of felt more relatable to Ariel, just in the fact of the stern kind of dad thing, not being able to do anything, and so yeah, I guess she would be the person that I relate to most, as in Disney princess. Number 7, how do you manage your finances? What do you normally spend it on, and what would you do if you with your savings in the future? I am terrible with money. Like, unless I know that I need to save up money for something, as you can tell with all the shopping hauls, uh, it all goes to whatever I want to buy, and a lot of the time it's either clothing, it's cigarettes, or it's food. That's about it. I have, like, none. I'm terrible with money. But I do plan on, I mean, I am saving now, but I do plan on saving because when my boyfriend and I get our own apartment, I do want Victorian furniture, and that stuff is not cheap, like, at all. Number 8, do you still live with your folks? Yes and no. I don't live with my mom because my mom's like 665 miles away, but at the time being, I am sort of living with my father, but I will eventually be back with my boyfriend, so technically yes, technically no. Number 9, what do you crave for desserts? Chocolate. Like, the only thing that I like is chocolate. I don't give a shit about any other kind of ice cream color, dessert flavor, whatever. I mean, I hate cake. I mean, cake just looks like I'm about to take a bite out of a sponge. And I don't understand that concept in my mind because I can eat brownies. I mean, I don't eat a lot of them because I have really sensitive teeth. But, I'm okay with brownies for the most part, except if I eat too many of them. But I don't understand my concept of thinking because cake and brownies are essentially the same thing. And I won't eat a cake because it looks like a sponge, but brownies kind of look like sponges. And I'll eat that all day. But I don't know. Cake's just gross. Number 10. Who are your style icons? For the longest time in high school, I wanted to be kind of like Brody Dale. And, it kind of switched back and forth between her and Porcelain Black, who was at the time part of Porcelain and the Tramps, but now she is just Porcelain Black. And it kind of went back between those two because Porcelain Black was like goth or like kind of an intermediate goth kind of thing, and Brody Dale was obviously in the punk scene, so it kind of went back and forth. I could do Porcelain Black's hair, obviously, and I could do her clothing. I couldn't do Brody Dale's hair because my hair just does not do anything that I want it to do about 100% of the time, but I could do her clothing. So it was back and forth between those two. And recently it's been an artist, Neon Hitch. I don't care for her, like, clothing or whatever, but there was one video that I saw that I'm absolutely addicted to. She's got the song called Fuck You Better, and it's like the greatest thing ever. And if you see her with her orange hair and her little black lace cat suit kind of thing in the graveyard, like dancing real sexy, like, yeah, it was sold for me. Number 11, would you rather die by fire or ice? I don't know. Burnt flesh or frostbite. It could be a mixture of both, and then it'd be water, and then I would drown and have euphoria, okay? I prefer that. That sounds a lot better. What do you fear most about death? The way I am about death is I'm not, like, I used to be so terrified of dying when I was little, and I don't know why, but as I grew older, I kind of learned to accept that it's an inevitable, and I am not going to be afraid of it, because there's no point in being afraid of it. You know, it can come at any time. I could die right now on video camera, and I mean, obviously, a lot of you are going to be shocked, but you know, nobody's going to see it because how's it going to get uploaded? Obviously. But, I don't like the fact that death is existent, but, I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop it. You know, if I could, I would, and I'd get my cat back. But, there's nothing I can do, there's nothing you can do. Death is just, it's a constant thing, and it's gonna be around until even the whole universe, all the universes, like everything in the entire existence is just gone. Do you believe in the afterlife? Yeah, I do. But it's kind of a weird, touchy subject with me because, if I think that there is an afterlife and, you know, ghosts can still roam around here, you know, if I were to, like, actually sit down and try to have a conversation with one with my voice recorder, and if I asked if there was a heaven or a hell, if the answer that I get back probably wouldn't be something that I would want to hear. Although, since I'm still alive, I would have the opportunity to change my life. But I'm pretty set in my beliefs. But, you know, you never know. I never know. There's really no solid evidence out there that, I mean, unless you've experienced it with your own eyes and seen it and heard it, it's just, I mean, there's always going to be skeptics out there who are not going to believe you no matter how much credible evidence you have about it. So I do, but in another way, it would probably, 20%, we still got time. It would mess up my views a little bit, even though I'm pretty set in them. So, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Favorite countries and cities in the world? Well, I've never been outside the U.S., I've never really wanted to go outside of the U.S. I mean, I have wanted to go to Spain, in Madrid, a couple times before when I was little. Hold on. But other than that, I really don't care about, I mean, it's not that I don't care. I don't like traveling, and that will require me to get on a plane, and I don't like flying. So, the chances of me actually leaving the U.S. are, like, very slim to none. It's just not gonna happen. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? I know for the longest time in my life I was an introvert, and more recently, after going to college, I've definitely been an extrovert, except with certain cases where I just don't want to be around people. But, for the most part, during, you know, the first, I don't know, 18 years of my life, I have always been an introvert, and, I don't really know why, because it wasn't until I was about 7 that my childhood started getting, like, really bad. But, before that, I never really wanted to talk to kids. I didn't want to have any friends. I just wanted to come home and watch TV and read a book or something. But, I have been very, very outgoing the last couple years of my life compared to what I used to be. And I don't really know how that is, because normally I would have, like, these extreme panic attacks if I was out in public with different people that I didn't know. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I kind of got over that whole being an introvert thing and wanting to explore the horizon that is my town. But, other than that, no. I haven't. Like, I don't really want to meet new people so much in public like I do on the internet. And I'll probably always be pretty much an introvert most of my life, but I know lately I have been an extrovert, and really it's only towards the web. Do you own any pets? I did. Last movie you watched, and did you enjoy it? first off, I'm going to say no, I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was one of the worst movies that I had ever seen. And it was the live-action Fairly Odd Parents movie with Drake Bell. And I didn't even really want to watch it. It was just kind of on TV, and there was, like, nothing else to watch. So I watched it, and I watched it, like, halfway. And I'm just like, is this really what he did with his career? Where do you normally shop for clothes? I am an online junkie. I search and scour the internet for days and days and weeks and months at a time trying to find clothing as cheaply as I can. You know, eventually I'll get bored of that and I'll actually go out in public and shop with people. But normally I don't like to. And I have a weird thing about it because I'm not a germaphobe by any means. I'm pretty grungy myself. But something about the thought of me walking into a public store and touching things and clothing, especially swimsuits that other girls have touched and tried on, just doesn't appeal to me in any way, shape, or form. I think it's pretty disgusting, especially the swimsuit, even though swimsuits are supposed to have that, like, line padding thing. I don't know, like, if there is a chance somebody remotely put on the bottoms to a swimsuit thing, I won't even buy it. I'll just go to Walmart. Because I know they don't have the padding thing on it, so you can't try it on. So, I mean, good. I don't care that the people have, like, touched it with their hands most of the time. They, like, don't get in deep into the bottom bathing suit in the crotch area to touch it. But I don't know, like, I'm weird about people touching stuff if I plan on buying it. Last person you spoke to on the phone, I spoke to, I think it was my brother, and I think it was about a week and a half ago. I'm not really sure. I don't really talk on the phone too much. I don't care for it. Alright, last question. Favorite TV shows? American Dad, Family Guy, Cleveland Show, Simpsons, Top Gear UK version, oh god, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, King of the Hill is number one. Love King of the Hill. Robot Chicken, the Boondocks. A lot of people look at me like I'm fucking retarded when I say that I love the Boondocks. Yes, I love the Boondocks. Probably number 5 of my favorite shows up there. I don't know. But, let's see, what else? I really think that's it. I mean, I don't watch too much TV. I mean, like, I wouldn't consider The Amazing World of Gumball my favorite TV show. I know Adventure Time's one of them. And then, if you couldn't guess, obviously Marceline's my favorite. Hopefully, I will have a video out of my boyfriend and I playing video games sometime soon. I will put a link down in the description to his Twitch channel. I know he usually tries to stream 2 or 3 times out of the week. I don't know how that's going to work out with him going back to college this upcoming week. And then he's also got to work. So, I mean, I don't know. We will figure it out. But, anyways, subscribe to my channel, like my videos if you want to see more. And I will get back to you guys sometime soon with a new shopping haul. Bye!